out to the golf tournament. Day 2 of the ISCO Championship underway. It got off to a slow start this morning after a rain delay this morning on the tees.
But now that golfers are back on the course and every shot matters as they attempt to climb the leaderboard. Our sports reporter Sarandon Raboyne and photojournalist Dewey Jones are live at Hurstbourne Country Club right now.
Well, Sarandon, give us a report. After the rain and the clouds this morning, I'm sure people were hedging their bets on whether to even go. Did the crowds rebound today?
Yeah, guys, there was actually a pretty solid crowd out here, especially following the leaders, Lucas Glover and William Mao and Max Homa. That group had a massive crowd all day, but there's been a pretty steady crowd, and I expect the crowds will continue on throughout the weekend. We have seen a lot of movement today in the leaderboard with players taking advantage of some of the softer course conditions that the rain brought, especially Lucas Glover, who I mentioned, who is the current leader at 13 under. Unfortunately, though, there are some Louisville natives who did not make the cut. Drew Doyle and Jared Wolf will not be continuing on to the weekend, but a lot of players taking advantage of the birdie opportunities that they're seeing on the course.
Yeah, it was a little bit nasty this morning when we started and had some rain through first few holes, but yeah, played nice, solid, no bogeys through 2 days, and you know, need to keep that up, but yeah, scores are going to be low, so keep the pedal down.
Yeah, very happy with the way it's gone, and it was very soft. The balls were not releasing as much, and I think I've gotten the most out of the roughs that were a little bit more playable.
I do love this golf course. I think it suits my game very well. You know, and I played well the first 2 rounds last year, and hopefully this year I can kind of redeem myself here and play a little better on the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I hit it well both rounds and hit a lot of fairways, hit a lot of greens, just couldn't buy a putt, couldn't make anything. Felt like all my birdies were inside 10 feet, and just it seemed like every hole was just running the high lip. So it's a little frustrating, but I mean, you know, I'm happy to be here and have the experience. And
just never got any momentum, you know, never really made birdies, just was always on defense. As a competitor, it wasn't fun, but man, I'm just happy to be here, happy to be inside the ropes and playing in a tournament in Louisville.
You're still looking for that local tie to root on this weekend. Cooper Musselman, St. X alum, is still currently on the course. He is 4 under even on the day so far, but we're going to be monitoring his play throughout the day, and hopefully he can make that cut. That cut right now is projected at 2 under. Guys?
Well, Sarandon, this is year number 2. What have you been hearing from the crowds and the people there? Do they think Hurstbourne and ISCO did a better job this year? Or are they convinced this is a tournament that should stick around Louisville?
I'm not sure about the crowds in their opinion, but I know the golfers love this place. Chan Kim, who you heard from just a few moments ago, set the course or tied the course record last year. He really enjoys playing here. Lucas Glover, the current leader, says that this is how a golf course is supposed to be designed. You know, when it's hot, it's harder to play, it's firm and fast, and when it's a little bit rainy, it's a little softer, and that's when you're going to see the scores go low. I think a lot of golfers love the challenge of this course, and so that's what we've been hearing so far from some of the athletes on here. I'm sure the crowds will love Hurstbourne, and they love walking around these beautiful grounds that we're here. It's just such an amazing course to see, and an intimate setting to see some of your favorite golfers in.
All right, thank you very much, Sarandon. We appreciate your coverage there. Very hot and humid day there on the golf course.